Hey guys, we're pretty excited to do this video today. We've got a package delivered to us from eXtremeRate. Let's get straight into it. We'll open up the box and see exactly what comes with this kit. This is the product here, pretty simple and straightforward. Let's have a look exactly what comes in the package. Now, if you haven't heard of eXtremeRate before, they've got an awesome website for you to check out. It's an American website. I'm in Australia. I've bought this product off of Amazon. It's the RGB LED kit for the PS5. All right, with the package open, we'll get all the stuff out and we'll have a look exactly what's included in the kit. First of all, we've got some instructions. They're actually really good instructions, nice glossy paper, very clear on what to do and how to do it. You can see here they've got really good pictures and very detailed instructions as well. Next in the kit is the plastic pry tool, just for attaching the LEDs and pushing them down. We've got a wiping pad. We've got a alcohol cleaning cloth. And we've also got the RGB LED remote. And lastly, we've got the little sticky tabs that help the LED kit attach to the PlayStation 5 nice and firmly so that they don't come off. You can see they're quite small and they're quite useful as well. All right, and the main thing here, we have the LED kit. I'm actually surprised in how nice the LED kit is. Obviously there's a lot of alternatives. You could go with just a generic LED kit and customize it to suit your PlayStation, but we saw the product on other people's PlayStations and really enjoyed the different modes and the quality that it had as well. So you can see here the LEDs are quite large, not waterproof of course, but neither is the PlayStation. And on the back here, you've got a USB plug. It's actually got another USB plug on top, as you'll see here. So you can utilize that USB plug once this is plugged in. So you're not losing any plugs or anything, so to speak. Pretty simple, just plugs into the back like that. All right, I think it's time to move all this stuff out the way and we'll get the PlayStation pulled apart. The first step for installing the LED strip is to get those face plates off the PS5. PS5 plates are really easy to get off. You just need to lift the corner up and push up and the plate just pops off. Now, as you'll see inside of our PlayStation, it's about 12 months old. It is absolutely covered in dust. So this is a really good opportunity to give the PlayStation a really good clean as well. And our tip for that would be not to blow the dust back into the PlayStation. You want to be really careful to get rid of the dust so that you're not blowing it further in. So we're going to go now and give our PlayStation a quick clean and we'll pop back once it's all done. The PlayStation is all clean. We've wiped everything down. We'll get the alcohol wipe that comes in the LED eXtremeRate kit, and we're just going to wipe down the surface that the LED strip's going to attach to. Pretty easy, just make sure you get in all the little gaps. Obviously, if there's any dust or dirt or grease or anything like that, that LED strip's not going to stick down properly. So we'll give it a really good wipe and really good clean. And now on the other side, we'll do the same thing. We'll give it a really good clean. Make sure that there's nothing left on the PlayStation to stop that LED strip sticking to it nicely. Okay, so now that that's all nice and clean and we know those LED strips are going to stick to that really well, we'll grab the LED strips and we'll just mock up exactly where they're going to go, so you make sure that you've got the right and the left on the right sides of the PlayStation. So we need to go through here, poke the LED strip through nice and carefully without damaging any of the LEDs. And once that gets through to the cord, we'll go around and do the other side as well. And this just makes the cords tuck up out the way once the face plates are back on. Poke that through nice and easy. And you can see here that that's going to tuck up quite nicely just above the fan. It actually makes a point of not blocking the fan as well, so there's probably no need to worry about any heating issues or anything like that with these LED strips. They're really thin. All right, so next is a real tricky little part. We're going to grab all those little tiny sticky dots and we're going to attach them to the back of the LED strip. This is a really fiddly thing to do, and it does take a bit of time and patience. We found after doing this first strip that it works a lot better with a set of tweezers or something sharp and pointy that's not too dangerous, and that just allows you to pick the backs off all the little dots and stick them onto the LED strip. So we'll just peel the backing off the LED strip here. There are 2 sheets of sticky dots, one for each side of the LED strip, so go ahead and just peel those little dots off and space them evenly along each LED strip. We've got all the dots stuck to the back of the LED strips. Now it's time to attach the LED strip to the PlayStation. There's no easy way to do this really, it's a little bit fiddly, but once you get it into position it does sit in there quite nicely. You can see here I'm just moving the LED strip around a little bit just to get it into the right spot, and then gently pushing down on the LEDs so that it attaches to the PlayStation nice and firmly. Just using my finger going around and pushing that down, and the plastic tool is actually really handy for just helping that LED strip sit up above the fan so it's up out the way and it's got a nice surface to stick to. Alright, that side's all done. We'll flip it over and repeat the process on the other side. I won't bore you with watching the whole setup. I'll speed this up and get this LED strip attached on this side. Get that in a nice spot, and again just pushing down on those LEDs to make sure that they're nice and firmly stuck to the PlayStation. They're not going to come off in the future with that temperature from the fan. And that cord's going to tuck up out the way like so. Excellent, both those strips are on. Really happy with how they've attached to the PlayStation. I don't think there's going to be any issues with them coming off. Those extra little dots really do make a big difference in getting that strip over the little bumps. You can see here we've got the strips attached nicely on both sides. Fairly straightforward and simple. Now it's time to put the face plates back on. We'll just lay the PlayStation down on its side again carefully, and we'll grab a faceplate after we've cleaned it and wiped it down and tuck those wires up out the way so that they don't pinch, and you'll feel the plate locate and just click it back in the same way that you took it off. We'll flip it over and do the same on this side. Again, paying special attention to these cords, making sure they're tucked up out the way and they're not going to get pinched or damaged. And that plate just pops on and clicks into place. Perfect. There is a little bit of extra length in that cable. As you can see on the back, it does drop down a little bit lower than where the USB slots are. There's a bit of slack there, even if it's on the bottom one. You don't really want to put it on the bottom one. It's going to cover up the slot above it. So I just ended up wrapping it around a little bit, take off a bit of that slack and pop it in the top slot. And then we've still got access to the bottom slot and also the slot that comes on the back of the plug. Excellent, all done. We'll plug the PlayStation back in now. We'll get those lights lit up and show you exactly what they look like. Really happy with the kit. The kit was really good quality. I'll put a link below where you can find the kit as well. As I said, it is on Amazon and the price is actually a little bit cheaper on Amazon than I could find anywhere else. Here you go guys, this is the lighting kit on. There are 29 different lighting patterns on the remote. You can set it to random, which is really great, or you can select a different color or a different process depending on your mood and setup. Here I'm just cycling through all the different colors. I will speed this up a little bit for you. You can see all the different types of lighting arrays that it has and offers, and it's pretty amazing actually, and in person it looks 100% better. Really hope you enjoyed the video guys. Just a little piece together for fitting this kit to our PlayStation 5. This is the eXtremeRate RGB LED strip. It does have 29 modes and a remote as well, and I find the kit really good because you don't actually lose a USB slot on the back of the PlayStation 5. It does have the joining slot on the plug as well, which is great. The quality of the kit was really good, and like I said before, we'll have a link below where you can find the kit. I highly recommend it. Thanks again guys. Cheers.